This topic today is about authenticity and career. I was talking to a friend of mine recently, and she expressed concern over how do I sustain my authenticity while having a professional career and having to essentially, not her words, but hide certain parts of myself so that others don't judge and not want to be involved in what I'm doing. This is such a key topic for all of us. And I'm going to talk to you about my own personal journey through this. So the long story short, like the punchline is, the more authentically ourselves we can be, unapologetically authentically ourselves we become, the more our tribe finds us. The more our friendships deepen, the right clients come to us, the right loves come to us, the right romantic partners. So how do I achieve this? What I did in my career, I grew up, been in commercial real estate brokerage for 25 years. And almost the first half of my career, I had it that I had to be a certain person in that field. And then my personal life was a different person, what I would consider more authentically me. And as I deepened my authenticity, as I deepened my love for myself, essentially is what it boils down to, what I realized was, wait a minute, I'm just one person, one soul that people are either going to vibe with or not. And it doesn't matter what area of my life, if I'm the one individual self, unchanged, everyone gets the same me all the time. What I realized was some people are going to be so drawn and magnetized to that me, and some people are not going to vibe with that, and they're going to go elsewhere. They're going to be repelled. And it's all fine. It's all perfect. So as in my career, what happened was I used to work so many hours. I would show up to the office at 6:30 a.m. every day. I would stay there till 7:30 p.m. every night. I was the first in, last out, working my ass off, loving it, because I we're just out making money and like creating, right? But what I realized was there's got to be an easier way to this. I don't have to grind so hard to produce money and produce results. And as I deepened my journey inward, understood deeper and deeper levels of myself, my subconscious mind, which then translated into falling into deeper and deeper levels of love for myself. I stopped pretending. I stopped acting. I started just being exactly who I am all the time in my love relationships, in my friendships, in business. And what I realized was, oh my God, some people, I'll just speak specifically to the business side because this was her question. The more I stand in my authentic self, a shift started to happen. People that don't resonate with my authentic self. And what that looks like is I am, super friendly, always looking to help others. Someone that is good at, but always continuously learning to set boundaries for myself, more and more energetic boundaries. And I love having the highest level geopolitical conversations. And I also love telling dad jokes with my best friends. And I love, going to Burning Man and music festivals and DJ music and all types of music. I grew up, my dad raised me and my three brothers on classic rock and country. And I absolutely love all of it. And that when I just started acting from that authentic me and giving everyone the same authentic me, the shift that started to happen was my clients in my business, some of them didn't vibe with this version of me and they went elsewhere. And I'm not frankly wanting to work with anyone that doesn't vibe with the authentic me. But also what happened was there are so many more people, so many more clients, friends, love relationships that vibe with, are attracted to the authentic me. And the grind of the sales and the output of energy that it takes to cause results stopped being so difficult. I started to attract the types of people that I want to work with. And if you think about it, just from a friendship perspective, it would be no different than if there was somebody that didn't like me for some reason and I don't know why, and I tried to work so hard to get them to like me. You would never do that. you would just let that person go and you would go, be friends with those that are attracted to you, right? And vice versa. Why do we do this in business? This asinine. It's hilarious, frankly. This friend of mine decided recently that she's working in a field that she's a rock star. She's raising loads of capital for projects that she's passionate about. She's helping align capital for these projects. She is working with some of the most influential people in the world, and she's out to cause massive shifts for the way we as humans operate in the world. I am so proud of her and so honored to be, a close friend of hers. She recently decided that she's going to hide certain parts of her persona, like her online identity, because she's doing all those things I just mentioned. Well, she also loves Burning Man. She loves consciousness, conscious communities. A lot of these people that are part of conscious community are not typically someone that the corporate world tend to be drawn to. But I'll tell you what, I've been to Burning Man 3 times. I always say it is probably the most important trip I go on every year. Burning Man, for those that don't know, I consider it to be an incubator for the epic shit that gets created in the world. The most brilliant artistic mind on this planet congregate at this place for 1 week every year, and they try to create things from nothing. They don't try, they do. They create things from nothing. It's mind-blowing. And the things that stick, the things that work, these things roll out and get created in the world for everyone else to partake in. It's incredible. Why would you want to hide that part of yourself? Frankly, if somebody's judging me for being a part of that, I really don't want to work with them. I don't want to take their money. There's energy attached to everything, and judgy energy of any type is not what I'm looking to align myself with. And it's not that those that don't live the same life or lifestyle that I do, there's nothing wrong with them. Absolutely not. They just have a different way of operating in the world. And look at it from the energetics of it. I always say everything is energy, right? Including us. Magnetism both attracts and repels. And the more authentic vibration we can harness, the more magnetic we become to those things that are attracted to us. And on the flip side, if you've ever played with 2 magnets, 2 sides will stick together and you flip one over and they'll just you can't get them together. They'll repel each other. The same thing happens with humans. This is all based in literal science, physics, and it's perfect. So my overall message here is that how, to address her question, how can we sustain being completely authentic while having a professional career? Honestly, that is all that we should ever be doing. Be completely authentic. Go cause epic shit for the world, for everyone. Your tribe will be attracted to what it is you're up to when you're sitting in your authentic power, and people can take it or leave it. And it's all perfect. There's nothing wrong with anyone or coming toward your direction. That's the main message I want to deliver here. Now, how do you become more authentically you? How do you fall in deeper and deeper love with yourself? I mean, everyone is on this journey. Everyone alive is on this journey, right? And the soul freedom method program that I have called Unwind Your Mind is the fastest trajectory to deepen that for oneself that I have ever seen and am aware of. And I invite you to jump on board. Let's go on this ride together. I have some magic for you. Love you.